Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about a new barrel-aged coffee from Klatch Coffee just in time for Father's Day. My name is Justine Mays. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Tim Swyat and Jeff Andrezi.
Hey, gang, what's up?
What's happening, everyone?
Hi, everyone.
Hey, so yeah, we're going to be talking about Klatch Coffee today. Should be fun. I got a quick story I'm going to share. We'll get to Tim. He's got small talk here in just a second. But the warden was out of town for 2 weeks, and so I was home alone. And I didn't burn the house down, so that's that's always a win. I had everything in pretty good shape when she arrived back.
Did you do the dishes?
I did the dishes, so yes.
Laundry?
No.
Yeah, I knew there was something.
Well, that was...
How many days was it till you ran out of underwear?
Well, no, I got a lot of underwear because I've been stocking up.
Stocking up for Key West.
Long road trips and stuff. So, yeah, and I won't get rid of any till January. So I've got that. I did realize I'm fucked, though, because... So one day I went to that Beam thing, where the bingo. I went to the Beam bingo thing, so I grabbed one of the overnight bags. And inside there's a pair of the warden's underwear in there. And I thought, I'll be goddamn. What the hell do I do with it? I don't want to put it back in the bag. If I get in a car accident, they're going to find this in there. I don't want to throw it in the into the because I'm not doing laundry. I don't want to throw it into the hamper because she's going to be like, what the fuck? I haven't been here for 2. And she did all the laundry before she left.
She's going to wonder if you're wearing it. You ran out of underwear and you're wearing her underwear?
Exactly.
Yes.
No,
this is important things to think about.
I know I'm fucked at this point. I don't, because I don't know if they're clean or dirty. I don't want to check. I don't know what to do. I'm literally fucked on this deal. So I take it and I throw it in the hamper, and I thought there's going to be repercussions, and so she gets home, and I'll tell a quick story about when she got home because it's funny too. Since I'm on this one now, I'll just roll with the flow here. And then when she's getting ready to do laundry, I said, by the way, there's a pair of your underwear there. And I'm aware of this, but it was because it was in the bag that I went to the thing. She's like, oh, sure. So she gives me the, oh, sure. I don't even know what that means.
It'll just come back to haunt you later. If
sure.
it were me, I would have went and bought a new overnight bag.
I didn't know what to do. I literally thought that I'm in a no-win situation. I cannot win in this scenario that's here right now.
And never did it ever occur to you to like throw them out somewhere else, like stop at the gas station to get gas and just pitch them in the trash
with your fingerprints all over it? That's a great idea. Yes.
Honestly, if you're that worried about it, I could think of 1,000 different reasons and ways to get rid of something.
Yeah, and then I don't know what's going on. I could just see that below, like, hey, I got that lucky pair of underwear, and have you seen this? I would be like, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea.
I don't know that it's her lucky underwear, but I'm sure enough it would be. So I didn't.
They probably would have been her absolute favorite pair of underwear.
Right, I can't find them.
Right. Where's my underwear? I would have got in trouble.
So I'm not going to try to steal Tim's topic we haven't even got to yet, but have you ever been at work like with a long sleeve shirt on and you recognize there's something in your sleeve?
Yes. You're hoping it's not underwear.
Right. So
it's a dryer sheet.
Luckily it's a dryer sheet.
Dryer sheets for sure, but I was sitting in a safety meeting at work. So we got all the guys from the plant and there's something, I dig it out, it's one of my kids' pair of underwear.
I've had a sock stuck in my shirt before.
What did you have stuck in your shirt?
Underwear.
What was stuck in your shirt, Justine?
A sock.
A sock, yeah. It's weird when that stuff pairs up like that. But the other story I wanted to tell, and maybe we'll just save Tim's for...
We can save it for the next one. This is good.
So the other thing, I'm sitting on... She gets home at night. I'm sitting on my recliner, and I hear the garage go up, so she's home. And I hear the door open up. She doesn't approach the den where I'm sitting. I hear her go in somewhere in the kitchen. I thought the kitchen. She was actually going into the laundry room. Because in the laundry room while she was gone, I found a box of those chocolate-covered peanut butter Girl Scout cookies, the tag-alongs. We both order our own cookies, and the rule is you don't touch the other person's cookies. But I thought, you know what? Does she really take an inventory of what she has before she left? Does she remember this or stuff like that?
She absolutely does.
So literally, I hear her going and going when I thought it was good. And she gets home. She's not home a minute. And I hear... Where the fuck are my tag-alongs? The first
she
fucking...
gets on your case about her mead-finished bourbon, and you don't think that she's going to take inventory of her cookies?
She knows.
What is wrong with you?
She knows you too well.
I thought she would be like, she comes home, she comes in to see me, she's living her life, and then next thing you know, days turn into weeks, and then next thing you know, she's going to get her tag-along. She's like, wait, I thought I had tag-alongs. Did I not have tag-alongs? I guess I didn't. I thought that's how that was going to go down. Literally, I got busted in under a minute of her being home after being gone 2 weeks. Why the fuck would you check that like that?
Because the last 100 miles of the ride home, she was thinking about those fucking tag-alongs.
Yeah.
That's why. You know what I really go right now? I could use a tag-along. Glad I have those.
She has other ones there too, by the way. The Samoas. I won't eat those because I don't like those. But to Justine's point, I took the tag-alongs box and I took it with me when I went to the gas station to fill up my tank, and I threw it there because I didn't want her to find it.
You can't have evidence. No,
right.
No, you got to bury it. You got to bury the body in a different place.
I thought I'm going to fuck this up, and I'll leave it in the trash can, and that's how I'm going to get busted. So I just took it up to the gas station and got rid of it there. And so I thought it was the perfect crime. It didn't even, I'm telling you, not even a minute. And she was fucking livid. Not happy to see me. Hey, how's it been? I missed you. No, where the fuck are my tag-alongs? I'm like, they're gone. They're gone. Yeah. And I was so bad. She was so angry. I forgot I had bought her a thing of Keebler. They got the butterbeer, Harry Potter. First of all, I don't like Harry Potter. But I bought them for her. When I was shopping, I thought, hey, she likes butterbeer. She likes Harry Potter. I'll give her those. And I didn't even think to be like, hey, I did eat those, but I bought these as a replacement. I didn't even mention it because she was so yelling at me. So I got the credit for that like 2 days
Where the
later.
fuck are my butterbeers?
Yeah. So I gave her the butterbeer.
You did actually give those to her, though, right?
Yeah, she's got the butterbeer. So, and I'm not eating those. She wanted me to try one, so I tried it. I mean, it was all right. I don't know, it's not my thing, but she loves it. She likes them, so she got something out of it. I mean, come on. Those tag-alongs were good, though, man.
So, Steve, I'm looking through my text messages between me and Amy, and it started about about Steve drinking your blackberry mead Deer Hammer, and we're talking about that now. And okay, everything was fine. Justine confirmed with Darren that he did not sell it today. Your hashtag, your marks safe from Steve drinking your whiskey today. And then now I just sent her a text. What Steve did to you by eating your tag-alongs is a criminal offense. It's egregious, preposterous. It's an infringement on your constitutional rights. We'll see what comes back now. Usually I just get emojis back. That's about as much as I get from Amy.
She's not much of a chatter, as you know. So
yeah. No, and that's what we all love about her. Right. But you know she means business.
Oh yeah, for me, she yells at all the time. this is the thing that I found when you're dealing with, or even it's the mother of my child as well. They can't stop mothering. So now that she doesn't have a kid in the house anymore, now all this shit gets put on me where I get yelled at. Hey, I told you to put this here and all that. I'm like, I'm not a 5-year-old where you need to direct on how to do it. I own this place too. I should be able to decide what I want to do, or if there's tag-alongs in the house, I should be able to grab those and eat those if I really need to. She didn't know the situation. Maybe I was in some sort of thing where I was low blood sugar. Maybe I needed those.
Yeah. Maybe you were starving. You couldn't have the other food because you couldn't prepare your own food.
Exactly.
You had to have it for nourishment. Exactly. See, the problem is with marriage is they don't fully complete the vows. And they forget this one. A lot of folks forget this one. It's for better, for worse, but not for lunch. You need to have your own separation every now and then.
Right.
So keep that in mind, Steve.
Fair enough. All right. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Justine, who's gone 2 for 2. She's trying to go the Gordie Howe 6 for 6.
Okay. I have a Leopold Brothers Maryland style rye.
Okay. It was decent, but there was a little slosh there too, so that needs to play into that. The cork pop was, like I said, was decent. Tim, you can go next. What do you got there?
All right, I got a bottle of my favorite Old Jet Brothers. This one is finished in a sake barrel.
Oh, those are good.
That one's my favorite.
All right. He's turning my. Okay.
Talking over my cork pop. Getting
Jeff,
jobbed here.
Jeff, who has the lead right now?
I have never got to be the one to pick a tie. All right.
You can't say that now. Yeah.
I know. This is my first one, and I'm just going to go with what I heard.
Okay.
And I was able to tune out Steve.
Okay.
And I have to give this one to Tim, so there's no 6 for 6.
Yes!
Okay. All right.
There it is. I
Justine's,
got one.
Her reign of terror ends at 7, by the way. That's over 2 shows, though.
I was on both of those nights, so
yeah. So
it was a hell of a run.
She ripped off 7 wins in a row. So yeah. All right, Justine. Even if that angers you, there's nothing you can do. There's no appeals process when we throw it to a judge.
About it.
Okay.
You're the only one that gets mad about it.
She'll fire off a tersely written text to me later on, being like, that was bullshit. Yeah, that was bullshit.
I know it, you know it. Club.
The audience knows it. We all know
once again has to atone for something.
Yes. Jeff's atonement tour has now been extended
Bring your
to
big
Michigan.
paper bag full of candy.
All right, Jeff. So here's where we're at. Tim has the lead. You're next.
This is maybe the longest read I've ever had to do. So I've got a Mammoth Northern Rye Hazmat, so it's 140 proof. It's their cigar blend, and it's finished in cognac, port, and sherry casks.
Okay.
It's a long read.
I haven't had that one, but their Tiki blend Hazmat is
Fabulous.
Freaking fabulous.
All right, y'all done talking now?
Okay. Not enough there.
No, I agree.
Tim's got the lead. So I've got here, this is a retirement gift from Kent Glover, Old Granddad 114. And a funny thing happened. So Kent, because I talked about it on the show, and then Becca right away said, hey, I have to retire too because you're quitting, and I'm part of the show, and now so I'm retiring, whether it's my idea or not, I'm retiring. And she said it on the show, and then Kent was like, you're costing me money because now I got to buy one for Becca. So you guys kind of...
I was going to say,
reach out to Kent yourself. You guys are
This is on my list of things to talk about. I should have done on my own retirement show because Kent, I'm now retiring too as a special guest. God damn it! This is egregious.
Kent needs to get the truckload of this stuff delivered to his house to hand out. So he right away offered it up to Becca. So we'll see if anybody else inquires if he follows through. So. But yeah, Becca, he's definitely doing it. He's attending it. We're doing an event, like a live version of the Bourbon Daily at the shop. Should be a fun one. So he signed up, and I'll tell you what, if you gave one to me, and you're giving one to Becca,
you better give one to McNew.
Yeah, you're gonna be in some trouble. So yeah. So we'll see. All right, this is it. The Old Granddad 114, single barrel. Let's see what we got here.
Ooh.
Oh, not enough, I don't think. It was nice. Wow. It was kind of nice. A little creaky, though. So let's go with Tim. Tim wins. Cheers.
My goodness. Cheers. The drought is over.
Yeah. How about that? Justine streak ends and Tim, of all people, beats it. So that's wild.
That's about 400 losses.
Yeah. So we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Klatch coffee. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the talk show podcast. It could be a talk show.
A talk show.
If you were
get
here,
a new car. You get a new car.
If you were here, it would be a talk show. But right now, it's just a podcast. And we come to you every day and we talk about bourbon. And
wow, has this been a format change?
You're listening to the Bourbon Daily, and we are going to start over.
Is that how the show starts out?
No!
Welcome back. Today on the show, we are talking about Klatch Coffee offering a barrel-aged version.
Yes, we are. Can we call Kathy Cool and have her read this?
Where is she? We need our researcher.
There's a whole paragraph here. So yeah, it's so Klatch Coffee Company. I'm not familiar with them before this. We know that a Klatch is referred to as a group of coffee drinkers, so it makes some sense for the name of the coffee company to be called Klatch, which is interesting. This is kind of cool. It is, and we see this, from time to time. There are places that do whiskey barrel-aged coffee, and they're doing one. And what's unique about it is they're putting it in a jar it holds 170 grams. I know this because I ended up buying several of these, and just because I wanted to try it. And
you bought several before you tried it?
Oh yeah, I did. So I went all out because I was like, well, it's got good reviews, and I like the little jar, and I need some jars like that. They're like, I don't know, it's like a half size of a peanut butter jar, folks. I would say that's what it looks like. But I've been collecting some stuff. I got some silver dimes. I want to fill one with silver dimes. I want to fill another one with gold nuggets. I've been working on collecting gold nuggets for years. I want to get a whole jar of gold nuggets. How cool would that be? So it's
cool.
spurred me to buy some more gold nuggets. That would be freaking awesome. And this would be like the perfect size jar for that. So I thought, so that gets it. That gets the sale. I don't know whether it's going to be good coffee or not. I hope so. They claim it's good. So it's seasoned barrels. It's Brazilian coffee. Let's see. What else? Caramelized finish, oaky depth, lingers on the palate. Striking glass jar. It echoes in the richness.
Yeah, it's got little classic, classic whiskey. Like the font size reminds me of like an old ball jar type of can. They've got a nice little homage to some of the kind of the classic canned coffees.
It's kind of cool. I mean, it is a small coffee company, which is awesome. They actually tell you the date they will roast it next, and you sign up to, like, if right now on Klatch Coffee, I don't know if it's klatchcoffee.com. You have to just Google it and go there. $29.99 is the cost for one of those, so it's pricey for sure. But they tell you what day they roast it. So the next roasting is June 1st. At least that's what the date was when I ordered it. So they'll be roasting it on June 1st. I'll get it after that. So
Do they roast and then age it, or do they?
No,
they're aging the green bean.
Age then roast. Yeah. Which I think is the most common way. I don't know anybody that's doing the other one. Because the liquid's gone. I don't know the absorbency of
right. I don't know
the beans afterwards. I've never seen anybody try that. Maybe it's worth trying. I have no idea, but. Yeah, so that's what it is. I'm gonna be trying it. We'll see. I've got 3 jars, so headed my way. So
yeah, well, Steve, knowing that it's a very limited, produced product, and I'm happy to hear that you bought as much as you could before you tell the rest of us about it too. And knowing that there's a date later, it's nice seeing it's June and not like December or something like that. So I'm not going to let that slide. Conveniently done. Well done. With the facade of I'm going to use it for storage of precious metals and things like that, which you will anyways, which I do agree. You'll do that. But yes. Good to know it's coming out June 1st, it looks like, when you can place your pre-orders. So folks, don't be stingy. Get it now before Akeley buys the rest of it.
Yes. Yeah.
So is this it? Like once they roast it in June, like they're done, or?
I think they do it around Father's Day, so there may be another roast after June 1st. I don't know, but then it sounds like they're doing it like a year. I think they did it last year, which it didn't hit my radar last year. I didn't see it till this year. I saw.
So you have to make those 3 jars last you until next June.
Yes. Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah. I get a lot of coffee though, because I try a lot of different things, and then my kid, it's an easy thing for me to, it's tough to buy me whiskey because I got all whiskey, but coffee, there's plenty. So she tends to buy me coffee for gifts too. So I get
there was one. I bought you some coffee.
Yeah.
There was one that
Jack Daniels.
What?
You bought me some Jack Daniels coffee back in the day. Is that what you're talking about, or something?
I've had some of that.
Yeah, I bought you some of that, and then I bought you one. Didn't I buy you one from Traverse City Whiskey?
Yeah, you did. Yep, you did. I drank that. I drink them all. I drink coffee every day. So,
there was one that I saw not that long ago, and it was like some fire department coffee, but it was like cherry flavored.
Cherry flavored.
Like bourbon cherry flavored fire department coffee.
Interesting.
See if I can find it. I don't know why it showed up in my Instagram feed because I don't drink coffee, but
okay. I thought you sometimes drink coffee.
I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't. It's not like my.
You don't seek it out. Yeah.
I assume this is coming whole bean then, Steve. You're grinding it and all.
Whole bean, yeah. Always grind. I always get whole bean. So yeah.
Yeah.
This one is called. It's black cherry bourbon.
Okay.
Looks
FTC,
nice.
Fire Department Coffee. Huh.
And then part of the money goes to fire departments.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll have to look. I'll have to seek that one out. So that would be good. Anything else on this one? You guys Tim, are you actually gonna pull the trigger on this?
I'm actually placing my order right now before you order again. So, so they are available right now as we're recording. So they are available in stock.
You buy it. It's just they won't roast it until June 1st. So
that is correct.
You just gotta wait for it.
Do they?
Yeah, you gotta wait for it.
Yeah. What's that, Justine?
Do they number the jars?
I don't see that on the jar itself, so I don't think so.
They should.
They should. Yeah. It'll feel more whiskey-like if they did.
Yes.
Yeah. There are 2 reviews on their website. Both are 5 stars. The people who did put the reviews, one was an espresso user. I always say espresso. It's espresso. And then a pour over ice. The other one was espresso. And there was one question: does your coffee include alcohol? And a very educated response. A very it was a good response, basically saying, yes, whiskey's part of the process before we roast them.
Right.
However, at the temperatures that they roast, burns off the alcohol vapors, does not remove the flavors, just like you would expect from a type of barrel-aged coffee. So yes.
I wonder what where the barrel is from.
They don't say that.
They don't say.
They don't say. So. And I don't even know where they're out of. Tim, you're on the website. You might be able to look that up. I'm not even sure. It might provide some insight.
They've been around since 1993, they've won tremendous number of coffee awards and this, that, and the other. They're based in Southern California.
Okay. This, you can say what you want. The jar could mean that it's terrible and they're trying to dress it up. But for the most part, when you see these things, in reality, it's someone who does a good job with their product, cares enough to go the extra mile by getting incredible packaging. And I think that's probably what's going on here. Again, I'm guessing because I haven't tried it yet. I've never heard of this place until I saw that article and I decided to do a show on it.
What I do appreciate, though, this is where I love the marketing people on this one. So it's fast, free shipping on all $50 orders.
Yes.
But if you buy 2, it's $49.90.
Yes.
So it's $6.95 for shipping, or you can spend another $24.95 to get free shipping. So, folks, do your math. I know math is hard.
Yeah.
That's girl math.
Yes. It is.
I thought that was kind of cheeky. I'm like, I appreciate that. You bastards. But that's good. I get it.
Yeah, I searched to see if there's anything that could just put you. There's not. You have to buy another coffee, and it's all priced to do that. They know what they're doing with the shipping,
right?
For sure.
Yeah,
but their shipping's also fair too. By the way, three things of coffee, $6.95. I mean,
not bad at all.
Yeah. So, Jeff, are you a coffee drinker?
I am.
Any interest in that, or you're not?
No,
I'm just a Folgers guy.
No. I'll likely go out and get some. I've maybe talked about this before. I do some coffee roasting. So I've got a little machine.
In the oven? You got a machine that does it.
Yeah, I got a little. It looks like one of those stir-crazy popcorn poppers.
That's moving. Yeah, that's how the big ones. It's the same thing.
It's not one of the great big ones that you can do like 5 pounds at a time. I can do a pound at a time maybe, and it's kind of fun. There is a ton of difference. All the beans that you can buy, and it's kind of neat.
So where do you get the green beans from?
Oh, there's several. Just suppliers.
Online you find them? Okay.
Yep.
Starbucks used to sell green beans, so they said you could roast in the oven. I never got them.
I know people roast in the oven. You can do it in a pan.
It's harder, right?
Yeah,
you got to move it, or they'll burn easy. Yeah.
Well, and you want to have a good controlled temp too.
Yeah.
I've done some on my pellet grill. I've got a little tumbler thing, and it's harder to hear when they're popping and things. So
I need to get into that. This could be I'm already doing the mouthwash, and the mouthwash is going really well. Wait, you guys have to try some of my mouthwash. It's pretty good. I got to say, I got that shit down. So I'm doing more with the barbecue. So just exploring what I can do, trying to challenge myself to come up with cool things, utilizing a rotisserie for the first time, stuff like that. So
I do like your business plan, though, Steve, of just waiting for Procter and Gamble to buy you out so they can take you off the map.
Exactly. It'll never hit the market because
hold out strong, my friend.
They don't want to deal with something that's going to expire in 2 weeks. They don't have the infrastructure to do that. They don't. So they would just be like, well, if this guy's making some progress, just buy him out and kill it, kill the brand.
That's right. Yeah. They'll never see the light of day.
Yeah. Big companies
for your mouthwash.
What's that?
Do you have
Yes.
a name for your mouthwash?
Yeah, it's Colonel Steve's all natural mouthwash. The gold standard is the tagline, and it's me smiling with a gold tooth because we know I like gold teeth.
Colonel Steve, all up in ya. Something fun. Come on. Do you have flavors? Do you have specific flavors? Or only just mint?
It's mint. It's a dual mint though. It is a dual mint. I was looking to see if I had the label. I got a label. I'm getting stickers made, but I guess I don't have it on my phone. Unfortunately, I don't have it on the phone. So it's on my laptop. I ordered it from there. So, but yeah, it's a fun little thing. It's a fun little thing for sure.
So one last thing, Steve, from me. I do have an update to close the loop on the tag-along offense that was happening from the small talk. This text message to the warden actually prompted a written response.
Oh,
and
God.
the written response was, exactly.
Exactly.
That's what I got. Exactly. With an exclamation point. So she is quite hurt about this. This was a very, very big deal.
I just don't understand why she went to check in on that. I thought there's the potential to get busted. I thought is possible. I didn't think it's going to be under a minute of her arriving home. I don't know why you run in and check that. I mean, those have been there for months. Girl Scouts was like in February. We're in May when she left.
I think Tim is right. She was thinking of these as she was driving, and that's the first thing she noticed. There's the stacks aren't stacked like they were. Something's different.
They're hidden in the laundry rooms because I don't go in the laundry room a lot, so they're hidden in there. And like I said, with her being gone, I had to go into the laundry room to get some stuff out there because that's where it's like the pantry too. So if you need stuff, if you're doing any cooking, so I was in there. I was like, "Ooh, look at that!" I was like,
I have a feeling she walked in, she felt a disturbance in the force, and she said, I bet that rat bastard got into my Girl Scout cookies. Sure enough, she looked at it, she did a quick inventory, and knew it.
I told no one. It's not like I was like, hey, Justine, or hey, Tim. I told no one because I didn't want to get back to her because I know people like lighting me up. They like me getting in trouble. So I told no one about this. This is just my own personal secret. And I ate the whole box in one sitting.
Buy some, a big bag of, frozen broccoli and dump the broccoli out and then put the cookies in the bag and then put them in the freezer. And Lord knows you'll never find them there because you don't eat any vegetables.
I think it was the trail of cookie crumbs that gave you away.
Caught in the beard.
I don't think so because
she never even saw him.
It was like on the stairs or in the entry.
I ate them where I was at. I was sitting on my recliner. I ate those on the recliner one day watching TV or YouTube actually. On my thing.
You famously don't watch TV. You only watch YouTube shows now.
I did not turn on the TV one time. I'll usually turn it on when she's home in the morning because then we have the news on. I didn't watch the news or anything one time while she was out of town. I don't need the TV.
Steve, you failed the test.
Yeah.
You failed the test.
I just don't understand. But there you go. It's the differences between men and women. We'll never figure it out. It's not like I'll figure this shit out and I'll be like, oh, next time I'll get this down. I'll get in trouble for something else. So it's just how it is. I'm never going to win. I know this at this point.
I'm just really proud of you for doing the dishes.
I did the dishes.
That is a Herculean effort by you.
I did all, and I didn't just do them and then leave them in there. I took them all out. So the clean dishwasher. There was no okay, he did the dishes, but then he left them all piled up in there, and now I got to put them away. She didn't have to put any dishes away. It was all empty when she got home. And I was making dinner, by the way, when she got home because she told me what time I'm going to be home, and I was like, okay, well, I'll have dinner ready. Again, I made it out on the big green egg, but
I was going to say, what did you make for dinner? Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, there was macaroni and cheese involved. Yes, as a side dish. Yeah. I decided I'm getting tired of that, though. So we're exploring different things. So, yeah. So
you might have to break into a vegetable.
No. Don't. Let's not be crazy.
Come on. Corn's not really a vegetable. You know what I say to my corn right before I eat it? I'll see you tomorrow, boys. Corn's a fake food, but at least you're getting your vegetables. I can tolerate corn.
Some way, I guess.
Peas and carrots are my nemesis.
Really?
Oh, peas and carrots together. And the other one was, remember the old pack in the grocery store, the private label brand? It was Oriental Blend. I used to call it Oriental Barf. I mean, like parents would maybe all soggy and everything, like, not even a
some
crisp in
peppers
it.
and onions in it.
Oh, awful.
Yeah, bad stuff. So there you go. There's a show, and we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Jeff, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Well, if I ever get to Steve's house, I know where the cookies are, so you can find me in the laundry room. Till then, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and the Cigar Dojo. Jeff and Dreezy, 2 I's and 2 Z's.
All right, Tim.
You can always find me sticking up for the warden and making sure wrongs are called out when they should be.
You're part of the group that just likes to get me in shit. That's who you are.
Yes, I am. The group likes to get you in shit. You can follow me on Instagram at SwyGuy2112, YouTube, our flagship whiskey, and at RushCreekDistilling.com.
Right. She, of course, was helping take care of her father and getting him on the mend. Things are going very well, by the way. So he's doing quite well, which is good news. But she got a little tired of her mom. She's like, oh my God, she has old woman anger. She's like, I know, I'm getting this legitimately because her mom was yelling about everything. She's pissed off about all kinds of shit.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah.
Well, the Venn diagram of people who are trying to get at Steve and trying to take care of Amy, perfect overlap.
She wanted those goddamn tag-alongs after that whole long 2-week process. It's all she was looking forward to.
Oh, we'll continue on Justine in a second. The other thing was, so she's coming home. We got tickets to go to the Speakeasy thing. It's last year.
The murder one?
The murder one. They did the Edgar Allan Poe one. So she's supposed to get home at 2:00. The show's at 6:00. Not a big deal. She should arrive by 2:00. And she texts me and says, I've got a flat. I'm gonna have to get this changed. I'm like, okay, all right. And then she texts me and says, it's been an hour and the AAA's not here yet because she doesn't change her own tires. So I'm like, okay, well, you still should be in good time here. And I'm like, you don't have a donut on there, do you? She's like, yeah. I'm like, you can't drive a fucking donut back to St. Louis. You're going to have to go to the tire store at this point. No, I can drive that back. And then, what do you think the AAA guy told her? You can't drive this fucking to St. Louis. It'll disintegrate by the time you get home. So then she's like, she had to go to, and this is on, a Saturday or Friday or whatever it was. She had to get there just in time. And then she texted me and was like, well, it says I'm going to get home at 6:15. We can still go. I'm like, we're not going to fucking go to the show and get there, 15 minutes before it ends. It's not going to work like that. So yeah, I missed the murder speaking, which she didn't want to go to, by the way. She signed up begrudgingly. Oh, and by the way, the other thing that I wanted to say about this, she said, I got a flat tire. And I thought, oh, okay, nails, something like that. And then as she got in there, I said, did you hit a pothole? Yes. But there was people on all sides of me. I couldn't move. There was nothing I could do. I'm like, yeah, right. That's always happens to you. You can never. She has no driver awareness when she's driving. I'll say that. She's a good driver. She's had 16 accidents since we've been married. And the funny thing is, not one of them were her fault. It's always,
no, of course not.
But she does no defensive driving. No, she's just like this. So if there's a pothole in the way, she's going to hit it. If someone's swerving over, driving erratically, she's just going to keep going straight and smash into them. It'll be their fault. It's a whole thing going on.
I mean, you are talking about your designated driver who drives you places.
That's true.
You probably shouldn't, I don't know, get on her case. I'm pretty sure you just lost your designated driver.
I don't think so.
You should maybe text her with a suggestion, Justine.
No, not.
She drives Justine around too when she's been lit. So yeah, it happens. So yeah. So there you go. There's Justine. Where can people find you?
You can find me drinking some coffee at Steve's place and buying Amy some tagalongs and on Instagram at JA_Maze.
She's got to wait a year to get tagalongs now. So yeah. So, and she doesn't like the ones if you're like Walmart does the fake tagalongs. Oh, she hates those because she's a Girl Scout. She hates the fact that they're stealing the Girl Scouts stuff, basically trying to make cookies the same way. Oh, she gets angry about that. So bring those along, Justine. That'll go over well.
No.
That'll cure what ails her.
Yes,
No.
it'll get me off the shit list. Someone else can be in the hot seat. That'll work.
Wrap them up and say from Steve. That'll do it.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley across all social media. ABVnetwork.com. That's where you can find our content. ABVBarrelShop.com. That's where everything that's going on at the Barrel Shop, events, what's in stock, so much more. ABVBarrelShop.com. Justine, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. Also, if you like what we're doing, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
See you, everyone.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.